Welcome to Big Show Entertainment Network. Super Dave Rains in the Big Show special event on location at MileHi Con 2016 at the Denver Tech Center, Hyatt Regency, and I'm here with Courtney Farrell, author. So Courtney, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us about your work.
Well, I've got two series in development.
Right.
And one of them is a young adult series, and it's about genetically engineered teenagers in a eugenics program where ruthless doctors breed people like livestock.
Wow. So is that anything like, there's a show on right now called Westworld. Have you watched any of it?
No.
Oh, wow. So that kind of, when you say that, that kind of hits a chord with me. Mm-hmm. So how did you get inspired to write that story?
I used to actually work in laboratories doing genetic engineering, which
cool.
Sadly is not nearly as interesting as it sounds.
Right.
It was a lot like cooking, only if you ate it, you would probably poison yourself and die.
Right.
So I was bored, and I would daydream, and I came up with these stories in my head. Wow. And it was about, what if I could do this, what I'm doing to the bacteria? What if I could do this to people? What would I do?
Wow.
You know, would you buy the upgrade for your kid if you could buy your kid the upgrade package so they were better at sports, better at math, better at everything?
Right.
And so what happens in the story is it turns into like the new racism isn't what color are you, but what genes could your parents afford to buy for you?
Oh, yeah.
And so humanity schisms into two halves.
Wow.
And both halves have people of all races in them.
Right.
But some are enhanced and some are normal.
Right. So do these genetically enhanced kids have special abilities, like special powers, kind of like a
like
mutant?
Heroes or something?
Yeah.
No, they can't fly or, regrow lost limbs or anything.
Right.
It's basically they're smarter, they're more athletic.
Right.
They're generally better human beings, but they're still human.
Oh, I see. So with a genetic alteration, are there weaknesses because of the alterations?
Actually, there are, but if the people, like if the young children, are discovered to have weaknesses, the doctors will kill them.
Oh, wow.
So this one girl that is the protagonist, the heroine, has a secret anxiety disorder. So she's pretty panicky, but she has to put on the calm face and walk out there and be dead, calm, serious about getting the job done, or they'll kill her.
Wow.
And if that doesn't make you more anxious, nothing does.
Wow. So is there a kind of rebellion side in the story of people that are against what's going on, or do they not know what's happening?
They begin to figure out what's happening.
Right.
And some of the teens begin to rebel because they meet the normals.
Right.
And they realize that the normals aren't like they'd been told that, they're not capable of understanding.
Right.
They need to do, the janitorial work and stuff because that's all they're really capable of.
Right.
But remember, normals are just like you and me. Everybody in this hotel, we're all normals.
Right.
So they're really capable of so much more than the enhanced thought.
Wow.
So that's one of my series. And then I have a second series, which is called the Nanobot Wars. And that one was actually written for adults.
Oh, cool. So tell us about it.
So with the Nanobot Wars, the first book is called Bait. And the idea is that there's a sentient disease that targets women. So women have become rare and priceless.
Wow.
And healthy women are even more rare because a lot of them have sickened. So women have become either in the protective custody of their families, or possibly they've been sold into harems.
Wow.
And our heroine is the last free girl. And the way she did it was, when the epidemic broke out, she was only in 5th grade. And so she took in all these little boys younger than her. And she helped feed them, and she helped scrounge, because, when 99% of the people die, there's lots of food and cans and things left over. So she helps them scrounge. And at first, she cut her hair off and tried to look like a boy.
Wow.
Well, as the story opens, that's not working for her anymore, because now she's coming into her teens.
Right.
And she's definitely looking like a girl. And even the older, all the men, the boys and the men are all after her.
Wow. That's a pretty wild story.
It is. It's scary for her.
Yeah.
She
so
gets
it's
all
told
these
from
younger.
her perspective, right?
It is. It's the first book I ever wrote in first person, and
Right.
actually it really came alive for me when I started writing in first person. The
Right.
voice, I think, was stronger, and I feel more comfortable doing it in first person.
Wow.
Enhanced is written in third person.
Right. Wow, that's cool. So what's up? What's next for you? And are you enjoying the con? And is this your first con?
No, I've been here every couple of years. I've been back. I'm really
Oh, that's
enjoying
good.
it. Yeah, I had such a good time this time.
Oh, that's
I think
great.
every time I come back and I meet more people, the
Right.
community is really supportive.
Right.
And a lot of the time people will come in if you don't know anybody, they'll be like, hey, come sit with us, have a beer.
Right, absolutely.
So
yeah, this is a
it's-
very open community.
Right.
So you enjoy interacting with the fans and talking about your books. Does that really, get you exhilarated?
It is. It's what makes it all worthwhile. I had a girl that came in, she was about 16 maybe, and she was so excited about my Enhanced series. She had bought the book the year before, and she's
Right.
like, my favorite part was when Michelle snuck outside the wall and she met Dylan, and she had all these mixed feelings because she's getting feelings for a boy that isn't enhanced.
Oh, wow.
And so she's
Yeah, I was gonna-
embarrassed, and she's thrilled, and she's
Right.
got all these feelings, and this girl loved that part.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to have her tell me that.
Wow.
It just made my day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you some really quick questions.
Okay.
So do you like movies?
I don't watch that many. I actually killed my TV.
Yeah.
I killed my, I didn't take a hammer to the TV, but I shut off the cable about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you would think people are freaked out when you do that. They're like, it's un-American not to have television. But I'm way happier now, and I'm
Yeah.
way more productive now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have TV at
Yeah.
home. I just have my iMac, and if there's something I want to watch, I'll, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon
Right.
Prime, iTunes.
That's kind of what I do too. So
Yeah.
I watch movies sometimes.
Okay.
But I don't do a lot of them.
All right, so let me ask you, and I'll get back to the movie part in just a second. C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, or J.K. Rowling?
Oh, J.K. Rowling by far. Yeah. Followed by
Everybody's saying
Tolkien. Followed by Tolkien, and
Right.
C.S. Lewis. I mean, I'm not saying he was bad.
Right.
I'm just saying if you had to rank him in my order of preference, that's how it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you know that there's actually 5 more movies coming out. For the first one's coming up here at the middle of the month, called Fantastical Beast and Where to Find Them.
Oh, I can't wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah. So, and actually they were going to only do 3 movies, but they signed to do 5.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I knew
Yeah.
there was the Fantastic Beasts one coming.
Yeah. So there's going to be 4 more
Uh-huh.
after that. So definitely you can find that information on all the movies, all the movie news and shows on Super Dave Reigns and the Big Show YouTube channel and Facebook page. So,
Excellent.
Courtney, thank you for appearing on Big Show Entertainment Network, Super Dave Reigns and the Big Show special event from MileHi Con 2016. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. I like the whole premise of women being precious. Well, they are precious. So for Courtney Farrell, I'm Super Dave Reigns, and until next time, on the love. Thank you.
That was
Thanks.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to try to make it fun.